Okay, here we go. It's time to begin the end of the last story. And I do mean that. Literally, kind of, we are about to run into the beginning of the end. It doesn't mean that there's not going to be quite a while to go. I mean, I think there's like 16, 17 parts left after this one. So there's still a hefty amount of the game left, like at least kind of 5-ish hours, maybe? Maybe not quite. But it is kind of the big event of the finale is coming. And it's bloody impressive. Before we do kind of jump into everything, we're just gonna make sure that we are reasonably well upgraded, got the weapons we want, and so on and so forth. Because this is our last chance to do a lot of things for quite a while. You want... If my memory serves me correctly, you will not see much of good old Lazulis City for a long, long time. So you do just have to watch out for that. Let's see if there's any other dyes that we can get whilst we're here. I mean, it's not like I'm exactly going to be changing anything at this point. But just out of curiosity, of course, and absolutely nothing. Bloody typical. Also, there's another upgrade shop, but I have no idea why this is here, because why would you use this instead of using Horus? Like, seriously. What's the sense make? I don't know. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, competition. It's a very good thing as competition. Because, you know, it actually makes you try to get customers. But when you've befriended someone like Horus, who is going to give you discounts because you saved his wife, and so on and so forth, it's hardly surprising that it's going to be the case. Also, there's not really much point in going into the weapon shops, because they don't really give you anything that you need. Yes, to be a bit honest, I'm just kind of forestalling the inevitable right now. I don't want to go and suffer, because this is inevitably not going to end well. Now, I believe what I'm actually trying to do is to find somebody who is, I think, meant to be on Artisan's Way. But I don't know. Also, this is where you kind of buy some of the goods that, for like those, people that are asking for the items and so on and so forth. But, as I said before, they're not really have that much use. This is one of them, the confectioner. Quite helpful if you want it. Also, I think it was this guy, the appraiser. Because basically, you do sometimes want to appraise swords because they might be useful to you. Nominally, not really, because it ends up being like a blunt sword, which is not helpful at all. But then, also, yes, it's been a while since I've been to an appraiser, because we got that fast crossbow from the Lesser Shade, if I recall correctly. Which, quite a long time ago now, really. Or at least it feels like it. And now, yeah, I'm just gonna do a final upgrade binge Also remove a curse, because removing curses always needs to be done. That is... Okay, so it's not as much of a leap as I was thinking it was, but... Either way, we are... basically ready. And... stuff is going to hit the fan. Very, very, very soon. Just need to do this last bit of, fixing up before we head on over to Lazulis Castle. And everything that is about to hit us. Also, you know, I still want to grab the stuff on the ground, but I am terrible at it and will never get 5 in a row. Because life hates me like that. But, here we go.
Master Zael, Count Arganan wishes to speak.
Okay, we'll head there right away. Oh god. This is it.
Ah, Zael.
That is the Gurak's main base of operations. Judging from their recent attack upon Lazulis, I dare say they will be well prepared to fight back. But with the Lazulis cannon on our side, victory is certain. Zael, if you show your worth in this battle, I trust you understand.
Count Arganan. About Callista.
I speak not only of Callista. I will make you a knight. Is that not your dream? We move on the Gurak at once. Are you prepared?
Yes, we are.
Lazulis Island approached the Gurak continent. The call to arms went swiftly out through the castle, and within the day, an attack force had been assembled. Not only Zael, but also his companions were to take part in the attack. As the battle drew nearer, and the sun sank below the horizon, these warriors nervously awaited the fateful night to come. And then...
And so we have arrived at the Gurak continent. Oh dear.
And with that, the Lazulis troops broke into Gurak Castle. However, what they saw were not enemy soldiers, but women and children, panicking as they tried to flee.
You'd better work damn hard now you're with us, boy.
Yeah, new kid. We'll show you how a knight fights.
Do you want me to punch you in the face, Captain? Because that laugh is seriously irritating. It's not even like Forful's chortles in Mario and Luigi. It's not funny, it's just irritating.
humans.
Civilian?
Settle down, you!
What is this? There's nobody here but civilians.
They're so scared they've already given up. This is gonna be fun. Kill all the Gurak!
No! Wait!
Alright, love. Didn't know you were over here. Can I tag along? It's boring on my own. Knights or not, they're still stuck.
Completely
Killing
agree.
civilians is not something I could do, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
So, this is a Gurak city, eh? I say city, it's just a bunch of rocks.
Quite accurate, I would think.
Smells like
Probably,
rotten egg.
you know,
Ugh.
the lava and the magma and all that jazz.
Oh, aye. I heard they've got places called hot springs in the countries to the east. They bathe in this lava-heated water that smells just like this place. Freaky, huh?
Now, around the Gurak castle, there will be items in chests that belong to the
What
Gurak.
the hell is wrong with these knights?
What you want to do is leave them alone.
Like trodden in, the lowest of the low.
Very, very accurate, Syrenne. Now, the reason you're going to want to leave these alone is because you need them to be able to complete a side quest later on in the game. But taking them now is pillaging, and we don't want to do that because that's disgusting. And we don't want to be lowering ourselves to the level of these disgusting knights. I call them knights, they're not even knights in my book. They are disgusting, vile cretins of humanity. And they don't deserve to be knights at all. Now, if you're wondering what the hell I'm doing, I'm just orientating myself so that I know roughly where I am going with places. Just trying to recapture a mental image of this place. There's not really that many corridors you can go down, but there are some.
Oh! Where did you find this?
You shut up with that stupid laugh. It's like one of the most irritating laughs I've ever heard in my entire life. God. I should hope you feel sick, you vile human being. Unless you weren't one of the ones doing this senseless slaughter. Loving the clipping with the sky appearing in the background there, game. You certainly can see the technical limitations that the last story faced. It's all there in the just in kind of just the cracks and at the seams. You can just see bits of it just fall apart. But considering it does still hold together very well, I'm perfectly happy with it. I do love the last story because I mean this chapter in particular is just really powerful.
What are they saving all this up for, eh?
Oi! Don't you touch that! I found it first!
Think again, my friend.
Back off.
No, I said think again. I got here. Hey, don't you push me!
It's just like back then. They take their land, their families, their lives. They just take and take from those powerless to resist.
Wow. Victor Red. That is brutal.
What? No need to argue over such a pittance. Off to the castle.
They're no different from common bandits.
Just give these noble political types a sword, and this is what they do. They cut down women and kids while they harp on about pride and honour. Just let me get in a bath, preferably with Mirania. Have you seen her skin? Oh, you're heading for the keep, aren't you? Let's get this done as quick as possible. We've still got a job to do, you know.
That was a little bit of a non sequitur, Syrenne, but yes, let's just get this job over with quickly. I can't stand it in here anymore.
The city had fallen all too quickly. Now the Lazulis Knights had to pursue Gurak. They began their final objective of invading the central keep. Deathly silence fell over the devastated city as Zael took his first steps inside the keep.
I have the feeling this isn't going to end exactly too well.
The advance party says they've taken the castle depths. To the throne room.
Okay, Mr. Smarmy Git. We'll head to the throne room.
Right, you lot. You're working for us humans now.
How is it underground?
Nothing but civilians, sir.
Hey! We haven't got all day. Move!
All we wanted to do was live in peace. Some of us were just children. But they destroyed our village. Out of selfish greed.
Stop dawdling! Get on now!
Oi! Quit your dilly-dallying!
Zael, come on. We can talk about this as much as you want afterwards. Just keep your mind on getting this done for now. Then we can get out of here.
Well, let's go. I hope you can see what I mean by the fact that this chapter is very powerful. There's really very little fighting to be done here. But it's just really heartbreaking to see what happens here. It's just, these knights are vile cretins.
Listen to that. What an arsehole. My name's Captain McChuckles. Seriously though, if I have to see these guys again, I'm gonna throw a wobbly. Honestly, what's with him? Who laughs like that? He must be putting it on.
I have to agree. I mean, anybody who goes, ah, must be a complete and utter dick. There's literally no other description for him. He's just, oh, disgusting.
What do you call this?
A throne room, you twit.
Here I thought the king of the Gurak would be tough. He's nothing but a coward. Now this continent is ours.
Captain, perhaps we should take this castle as a reward for our deeds.
Right. It'll make a nice winter home when I retire.
Please, stop it. All they wanted to do was live in peace. How could they hurt all those people so easily? How?
Poor Zael, being forced to relive the memories of when his village was destroyed. It's just not right.
Let slip something strange.
Right.
Strange? How?
He said that the Gurak soldiers pulled out of here just before we attacked.
You mean...
Great.
I do. The enemy knew we were going to invade.
It can't be. Are you saying one of us is an insider working for the Gurak?
Who knows?
Clearly there must be.
Right now they're asking the prisoner for details. With extreme prejudice.
Oh god. Poor Gurak.
I still find it most odd that they left all this treasure without even one soldier to guard it. Perhaps it's a trap.
You think?
Relax.
Really?
They were just too terrified to do anything but run.
No. It doesn't fit in with Gurak's plans, you know?
Zael, get a grip. Look around. If you want to stop this, then you need to be stronger. You can't just block it out. You're gonna have to climb to the top and change things that way. Your own way. Get it? Now back to business. Finish up and we can get the hell out.
Syrenne speaks sense, Zael.
This castle is now mine!
I hope you cut your head off with that bloody shield. Ugh. Captain McChuckles really rubs me up the wrong way. It's like, I love kind of the idea of knights and general medieval literature stuff, but yes, it's disgusting.
What would General Astar say? You saw? Are these the knights you so aspire to be like?
It's not some fairy tale world of knights and princesses like in the stories. There is no freedom here, only treachery and deceit. I don't want you to live in a world like that.
Oi, you kid! Go and check that door there. There might be more Gurak hiding through that way.
I cannot
Ugh,
entrust it to you.
fine.
I will join you.
Let's go.
No, Zael! Don't leave me here with Laughing Boy.
Okay, that's fine. Let's go away without them. I'm perfectly okay with this. Get away from the git.
Damn! They've already lost the castle. What's the point in fighting anymore?
He's running, not fighting, you know? Although, now he's trying to fight.
That's not a soldier. No! Wait!
How did you think it was a soldier, Zael? He's tiny. Like, ridiculously so. But still.
Lower your weapons. The fighting's over. I won't hurt you. You're all so gaunt. Does Zangurak treat you badly?
The soil of this land became barren long ago. Finding anything to eat is difficult.
King Zangurak appeared wielding a strange power, and he united our people. He said if we go to the human continent, then we can live as we once did.
These Gurak are no different from us. It's the land's decay that's causing all this conflict.
They're about to begin the bombardment. Hurry!
Our forces will withdraw soon. You have to use that chance to escape.
Bit of a one-sided invasion, this. Without warning, too. I mean,
yep.
Yeah, the Gurak attacked us first, but they never touched civilians. Yet here we are.
Yep, Count Arganan knows no bounds.
No matter what the order.
Well, how stupid's that? Just hacking away without thinking about it. In the end, all they have to do is say, I was just following orders. You think that's okay?
Syrenne.
It's a great philosophical question coming from Syrenne.
Just gets to me. Sorry.
Gets to me as well.
Now, maybe we can wrap this up and have a little drinky. Hey, Zael?
I completely agree. Alcohol is definitely needed. And I don't drink, so, it shows you how much this is... Oh, God, it's kind of traumatizing, really. Not fully, but partially. Ah, you poor soul.
Help me, you lot! What are you doing? Help! Please help me, I beg you. Save me!
Really? You want me to do that? I mean, I kind of don't feel like it. Because, I mean, you're just such a dick. It kind of makes me quite happy that you're suffering like this.
I'm sorry.
I bloody bet you on that we're being attacked by two bloody ogres. Ugh. Well, now you're kind of dead, but you're still blathering on. But there they go. Ah, bless.
Now you'd better not forget what we've done for you. 'Cause if you do...
Yes, Mom! I won't, Mom!
Oh, Syrenne's such a badass. It's great.
Serves you right. I feel so much better.
As do I, definitely. Just getting to put the hurt on that guy is just, like, so nice.
Dagran often said that knights are no more than tools of those in power. That they sell their integrity for status. Becoming fools with no will of their own. Slaves to their own loyalty.
He would say something like that.
Therius, do you ever regret becoming a knight?
A foolish question. If I had doubts, I would have turned back long ago. I do only what I believe is right.
It's a great, well, belief that just do what you think is right. All the philosophy's coming out in this chapter, it's great.
Zael and the others quickly left, feeling as empty and ruined as the Gurak city itself. Questions bubbled in the minds of the people. Were the knights' actions justified?
No.
Was the assault itself?
Not really.
Why did the Gurak soldiers disappear?
Because they want to kill us.
Why did they let their fortress be taken so easily?
Because it's a trap.
Yet in the face of such a victory, these questions gave way to pride and were forgotten.
Bloody typical. I mean, to be perfect honest, they aren't very hard questions, but, it's really stupid that they forget them. I guess it just goes to prove how useless these knights are. They're just vile cretins of scum. Ugh.
Arganan was beside himself with glee. He had a moving island fortress with a mighty cannon, and through his victory over the Gurak, he had obtained vast quantities of wealth. These factors only drove the Count's ambition to still greater heights. A fateful day had arrived.
Thanks to your valiant efforts, we were able to swiftly and decisively conquer the Gurak stronghold. And this man, Zael, has contributed more than any other. As such, I intend to have Zael officially knighted as a proud defender of Lazulis. And to grant him the hand in marriage of my beloved niece, Callista. Do I hear any objections?
He is the Count Arganan, savior of our nation! A man who deserves to become the next emperor. We will remain loyal to you as long as we all shall live! Long live the Count!
Oh dear. Guess we're just going to have to see what's going to happen, eh? Let's see.